Hi, I'm Damon Allen, and you're watching Outside the Pocket, where we talk sports and entertainment from the inside out, and we're not afraid to step out of bounds. And to my right is my co-host, Tracy Lynn. And also we have a special guest, Kendra Fisher. How are you doing?
Excellent. Yourself?
Thanks for being on the show.
My pleasure.
Kendra, you have an amazing background. You are just one of those amazing women that we love to follow. So you're a former member of Team Canada's national hockey program, now a goalie in the Canadian Women's Hockey League, and you're on a mission to destigmatize mental health. How did you get into hockey?
I started in a small town, Kincardine, Ontario, and we pretty active hockey community. And at the time, actually, I was just a little girl watching my big brother play hockey, and I was actually in finger skating at the time, as I like to call it. I was sitting there watching him the one day, and I decided that when I grew up to be a boy, I wanted to play hockey just like my brother. So that was the proclamation I made to my parents, and that was that.
It started at 4. Amazing.
So you're a goaltender, so it's very much like a quarterback. And so there's a lot of hockey players out there that wish they can be goalies because it's that, that highlight position. But what got you there?
Well, I think there was when I was younger, it was kind of a variety of things. I didn't want to get off the ice, and I mean, the goalie's the only one that gets to stay on the ice, and I kind of like the thought of being the hero. Those moments where the goalie's got to come up with a big save. So it grew in me pretty quickly.
Yay! I'm Dawn Burns, and I'm from Toronto, Ontario. I've been on a year-long makeover with Canadian Living magazine. I'm just going to talk a little bit about my experiences throughout the whole year. So I started in the gym back November 2009, and it was, a bit nerve-wracking, but with my trainer there, Justin, he showed me around, and I really felt more at ease, and that was kind of the beginning of my journey. It's true what they say. I mean, you put your mind to something, and it's amazing the things you can accomplish. Small changes become big changes, and you see a big difference. And I think just believing in myself and just getting myself to the point where I could be in control of the situation. So the greatest challenge or obstacle that I faced, I think, during the makeover was definitely my eating habits. I'm somebody who's constantly on the go, and Kara Rosenblum was my nutritionist, and she was kind enough to take me grocery shopping and point out some alternatives to what I was having. Okay, would I recommend a makeover experience for everyone? Definitely. For me, I'm most proud of the fact not having to wear Spanx anymore. So I was able to wear skirts all through the summer, didn't have to worry about that. Even when you're exiting the subway and going through the little turnstiles, I didn't have to go sideways anymore.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Can you hear the birds in the distance? Or can you feel the warmth of the sun?
Yes.
Then you haven't lost your ability to use your senses. Take that tree, for example.
What about it?
If you open all your senses, you will smell the wet wood and feel the wind running through the leaves. Then you realize that we're all connected.
So are you saying then that I'm part of the tree?
In a way. If you stop judging things by the way they look and start seeing their essence, you will see life with a different light.
Oh, I used to be with the Ministry of Natural Resources, and in late 1970s the province passed its first endangered species legislation. There were three: the wild turkey, the peregrine falcon. The other species was the trumpeter swan. We'd lost them all the way back in the late 1800s. The last record of a trumpeter we had in the province was in 1886. Anyway, we decided we were going to try and bring them back, and with the Canadian Wildlife Service, when this opportunity to reintroduce trumpeters came along, well, I was the one that naturally fell into that slot to do that work. And with the ministry, from 82 to 88, I was working on this restoration program, and in 1988 I retired, and they let me go on doing it in retirement. So that's how come I got started on it, and I'm still working on it, no longer on restoration, simply working on learning about swans.
It might seem